Hey guys, this is Brick and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. In the last episode we cleared the Road of Sacrifices, killing the Crystal Sages, and in this episode we're going to take on the Cathedral of the Deep, where Aldrich supposedly is held up. Now if we take a left right here, straight past the bonfire, we're going to run into a fallen knight. And we're going to kick his ass. I'm still using the Uchi this episode. It's just a pretty solid weapon overall, and I don't quite have anything super interesting to switch to yet. There's that bleed proc as well. I may use the Claymore a little bit later on for some alternate purposes. There's a good reason for it. Alright, take care of him. Slowly dies. God. Take your time, buddy. And then we go ahead and pick up the Paladin's ashes, which I can only assume are his ashes or one of his friend's ashes, because they seem like they were Paladins at one point, and now they're wearing those robes. We'll actually go right after we go left. Take a left up this hill. Turn this corner to find a Titanite Shard. Boy, man, I really hope they fix that stutter upon picking up items soon. Up here you'll find a big, heaping, just healthy slice of nothing. We can see more of Faron Keep that way, actually, which is pretty cool. Like I said before, we'll be heading there eventually. Oh good, the sun just rose and now it's perfectly in my eyes. That's great. I love it. I like doing my walkthroughs literally blind. Anyway, let's go up this right side hill now. And drop down here. Make our way up this lovely little cliffside path. Boy, would I hike this every so often. Just remember, only hike uphill so you can race down. Grab the Crest Shield. And we're going to attempt to jump on this guy, but I'm pretty sure he's got reflexes. Oh, he didn't move. Usually he moves. Oh boy. Oh boy. Gonna try and throw throwing knives at us. He's got the spider shield. Kind of like a... I feel like this enemy is always somewhere in a Dark Souls game. Just a brigand with a spider shield. For some reason they like to give that weapon, or that shield, attention. None of that. Oh, jeez. That was a lot of blood. I think I punched all his blood out. Jeez. Take a drink and pick ourselves up a spider shield. It is pretty good against poison, but we're certainly not going to use it because it's a shield. Ugh. Now this area is kind of just a little gauntlet of dogs and people trying to shoot us, so we're going to hug the left side. I almost said right. The left side. Continue to hug. We've got at least one dog on our tail now. This is a pretty safe spot to take them on, though. Wound down. Turn this corner, quickly dispatch this crossbow user. Dodge the doggy. Nice try. More arrows. More crossbow. Ow. More dog. Okay, come on now. Hup. Yeah. Nice try. Get an arbalist. It's kind of interesting. There's actually one of those as a guaranteed drop later on. It's kind of strange that these guys drop them at all. Large soul of an unknown traveler. And piss off one final dog. Ow, ow. For God's sake, just stop. Stab. And that takes care of this little stretch. Oh. One more. That's why we hug the left side. We can just kind of ignore this guy. If you go that... Ow! Ow! Go away. Jeez. It's very hard to fight dogs without them at least taking a little piece of you. You know? Now, if you want to go back and give the Shrine Handmaid those Paladin ashes, she'll have a couple new items for you, including a ring that I wouldn't call completely worthless, but it's not super good. Lloyd's shield ring. We'll find the sword equivalent. Lloyd's sword ring here. I actually think that's a pretty good one. But if you see this guy, he just wanted a hug, as far as I can tell. But you deny him, and thus he explodes in sadness. I exploded in sadness once. Ignore the crazy dude. Hop on into the... Oh my god, that's an invader. And not like the happy kind. I don't think. Wait. That almost sounds like it could be a real... like in-game thing, but I'm pretty sure that's not an NPC. We'll see how they act. Maybe I'm dumb. No, that's definitely a person. Hello! Yeah! Let's fight. Whatever. I hate everything. At least you're not just floating around like the last guy. Hup. Ooh, you got a lot of health. Okay. Hup. Interesting choice to use a heavy attack. None of that. None of that parrying stuff. Come on. Ooh, get outranged. Blue Sentinels are here. Ha! Get my back, man. We need you, Diamond Hellstrom. Hello. I do not interrupt these things. While they fight, I'm going to go ahead and grab this item in the corner. Got the notched whip. It's a whip, but with notches. I'm just going to let these two fight it out. And leave. No, wait! Diamond! You can't lose! I need you! Alright. This has gone on long enough. See you later, Mad Spirit. He wins, which is an interesting best thing about the Mad Spirits. If they kill a Phantom, then they're gone. I actually should have realized that and just moved on without him. Sorry, Diamond. I know you finally got summoned for the Blue Sentinels for the first time probably ever, but you gotta win your fights. Whoops, that's the wrong one again. I'll do that every time. Now if we kill these guys praying, that guy I killed right outside the entrance, by the way, will wake up and charge if you don't get rid of him, so make sure you do that. And we grab an Estus Shard. Pretty good stuff. This will be the path that we'll use most, but up here is a little graveyard that has a couple of items. It's much bigger than the items it contains. This area is very strange in that I think it's the only place in Dark Souls ever that has infinitely spawning foes. They will just forever spawn, so go ahead and kind of run through. It's very zombie apocalypse in here, except they have much goofier faces if you get really close and look. Of course, he's not going to let me. Let's go over here. Could have just walked up that hill, but you know, long ways. I like the scenic route. I grab the Astora Greatsword. Yep! That's a pretty satisfying attack. I like the charge on the Uchi. Let's take a left here. Drop down this ledge. Yep! Take him down. Let's stab this one in the back for fun. Goodbye. Yeah, see, a fully charged R2 does almost as much damage as a backstab. That's pretty cool. Down there's a big mosh pit of dudes. Oh, I fell. So I guess I'm part of the mosh pit now. That's fine. We're just going to go to the area where I would have wanted to drop down anyway. Over this way. There's a couple of items down here. We got the Fading Soul and the Executioner's Greatsword. Now let's get the hell out of here, because they just start spawning behind you in spades, including a more annoying version of them, which we'll have to inevitably deal with momentarily. They just puke every once in a while. Don't get puked on. It'll cover you in worms, and those worms will just slowly build up bleeding. I'm actually wearing a Bloodbite Ring right now that I got from the Giant Rat in Undead Settlement, so hopefully that slows down any bleeding that I will inevitably run into. But I also have at least one Blood Red Moss Clump from the swamp, so I can just eat one of those and get rid of it. Alternatively, I should have bought a torch from the Shrine Handmaid, because, oh god, you see that back there? That's what I was trying to avoid. And up there. If you bring a torch and you get the little bloodworms on you, just pull the torch out, and the bloodworms are gone. It's magic. Fire is just in general very useful in this area. Let's take care of Mr. Stomach Tumor. Freaky stuff. Freaky stuff. Hello. Oh, okay, interesting backstab. Me. You kinda missed. Just, nah. Don't let him get you. If we come up here, pop into just another graveyard with more dudes, but we have a Grave Warden watching over these ones. These dudes are badass. In terms of their fighting style, they are creepy, they will kick your ass, they build up bleed like a mother, and they hurt. I need a moment to drink here if you don't mind, jeez. Excuse me. And they also get hyper armor more often than they should. Oh, we got a Blood Red Moss Clump. Not exactly a piece of their armor, but Still cool. If you look down here, this place is covered in giant arrows. Who do we know that shoots giant arrows near white birch trees? Nah, probably no one. If you do come down here, it's pretty easy if you've already dealt with the giant. It's gonna get your back. Grab the Undead Bone Shard, and just go to town looting things while the giant takes care of everything else for you. Excuse me. Large soul of an unknown traveler. Obviously, this is a lot more of a pain in the ass if you haven't made the giant your friend. Large soul of an unknown traveler. Young white branch. Young white branch. And we out. Ain't nobody shooting us with arrows today. Coming up this staircase. And if you head over here, quickly take a left. Grab an item off of this body. Titanite Shard. The world could always use more Titanite Shards. Try Finger Butthole. Grab the Curse-War Greatshield. And then if you make your way down here, kick this ladder, boom, already have a shortcut. If you drop down that right side path that I was talking about right before we entered the graveyard, you can get to this place lickety-split and just skip the whole graveyard sequence. Now, we're going to do a quick loop of this whole place, including these... Oh god, I don't like these enemies. They're kind of, like, disconcerting as creatures, and if they hit you, you will be covered in bloodworms immediately. There's no, like... Any of their attacks hit you, bloodworms. Boom, done. Bloodworms. This is the path where you drop down. I'm just making sure there's no items. I'll probably die at some point to get to try that anyway. Come over this way, and come here, worm dog. He leaps, he fails. These guys bleed super easy. Oh, crap. I don't know if you're noticing that. I hit them twice, and they immediately bleed. So we're covered in worms. I'm going to kill this last worm dog before I cure that, just in case I get hit again. Get the Saint Tree Bellvine. There's the bleed. Oh, no bleed that time. Oh, see? This is why we don't heal immediately. There it is. Okay. Open our inventory. Use one of these. Goodbye, worms. If only it were that easy in real life. Yes, I have worms, Doctor. Do you have any blood red moss clumps? Oh, I do. I have one right here. There you go. Oh, thank you, Doctor. Alright, let's try and come to the left over here so you can force the lizard to actually turn into the wall rather than run away. That's a trick you can use with a lot of the lizards in the game. Twinkling Titanite. Badass. Grab another Titanite Shard. It's like slightly less badass. And if we come this way, there should be one more. Is this an illusory wall? Nope. Why does it have so many upvotes? You people are dumb. Hang left on this guy. Force it into the wall. Because you don't want it to wake up Daddy. Daddy's right there. Grab some Twinkling Titanite. Hey, Papa Lizard. Get some heavy hits. And get ready for another one of these. This will probably go infinitely better than the first time for you. I know it will for me. Now that I can deal damage and I'm not using a club with the range of a, like, punch. Easy flank. Wish I got in front so I could have done a critical attack. Nice try. Broke lock on. Oh, wow. I just dodged that purely with movement. That was cool. Come here, come here, come here. Oh, yeah. Whoop. Goodbye. Grab myself a Titanite Scale. Oh, yeah. If we come this way, we are already kind of in familiar territory again. Look, there's the door with the blood dogs. So we did a little circle around the base of this area. I actually need to grab one thing over here before we go any further up those stairs. Hello. Run down here through this little hallway of stone. And deal with a blood dog. Forgot you were down here. Damn it. Alright, well, I'm bleeding. You know what? I'm just going to accept this one as fate. Goodbye. I'm just going to take the procs. We got a Poisonbite Ring. I changed my mind. We're pretty much never going to deal with these guys again. The worms are pretty much a non-issue after this area, except maybe one more time. So, yeah, get rid of that. Come up here to grab the Titanite Shard, and then if we drop down, Whoa, we're back in the cleansing chapel, our little shortcut room. I will meet you guys back up near the arrows. Okay, now that we've scaled back to the top of the ladder, everyone's still dead because I didn't rest at the bonfire. So who knows, maybe I can do this all in one run. How sick would that be? That'd be a hero. That's better than I normally play, that's for damn sure. Come up here and take a left to grab some quick treasure. Who doesn't like a little quickie? And then say hello to the door that we won't be opening for quite some time. Grab some red bug pellet. I'm gonna actually try and... Nah, you know, I'm just gonna kill his friend before he wakes up. Hello. Crossbow. Kick this dude's shield. Boom! Goodbye. He's gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh, where are you going, buddy? Nice climb. Even doing pull-ups? Take him down. Wander this way. And this is actually gonna be a little cheeky. Oh, come on. We can get him. Yeah! I don't know why. It's just fun to do. Knock his body off because, you know, that's just the kind of people we are. And roll off the cliff and die. In terms of accidental pointless deaths, that one might be number one. So I actually got hit by one of the undead hunter charms that these guys can throw. They will actually disable your Estus use, which is super annoying. Crossbow guy appears to have come down, which is also super annoying. But we'll just ignore him and move on. Come on this way. Chop. I saw a shadow move. Yeah, this guy dropped down over here, actually. That's pretty funny. I saw you. You think I didn't see you, bud? Okay, bye. I mean, I guess if you don't want to fight, like, that's fine. Shouldn't have spooked me with your shadow. There's another one that dropped down in front of us. We'll take care of him in a moment. Goodbye. Oh, God, that guy always glitches up like that. Grab a large soul of an unknown traveler. Deal with another one of these thrall bastards. God, I don't like them. Ah! And get another drop down. Can't have you flanking me, buddy. I see your shadows moving up there. You think I don't? I am perceptive. Also, I've been here before. Now, down here are 3, count them 3, crossbow undead. Just run on down. Get shot twice. It hurts real bad. There's also a guy with a spear and shield down here, so just be aware. Oh boy. Oh, we don't want to fall with him. Oh, juked. Get absolutely juked. Take this dude's shield out of the way. Nice try. Get off my sword. You're getting blood on it. And we'll go up these stairs really quick for a couple of items. We will get attacked by not 1 but 2 thralls as soon as we... Can I hit him? Ah, nice try. 2 thralls as soon as we grab that item. Okay, nice drop attack. Damn. I got plunging attacked. Okay, take them down. Grab some red bug pellets. Super not worth it. If we come this way, we have an evangelista. And 3 normal bastards. Let's go ahead and keep moving. This is not a favorable fight for us. We're about to get suicide bombed. Oh! Oh! One suicide bomber killed the other. Unfortunate, but it happens sometimes. Sometimes you get performance anxiety. Even as a suicidal insane person. Fat ugly woman. Grab some undead hunter charms. Now we can be just like them. Big pile of nothing over here. And let's go back down the stairs. Now this direction is actually pretty tough. This is the one of the longer, harder, for me at least, it was one of the harder stretches between bonfires in the whole game. So it's okay if you struggle here. It's kind of a pain in the ass, for real. Just like the sun that is currently reflecting off of my monitor and making it very hard to see. This door in particular, gonna get rushed by this guy, and his friends are gonna show up too. So you're gonna want to just be quick with the dispatching. Oh, damn. Alright. Glug. And you can see we're really low on Estus, and we've still got a pretty good distance to the bonfire. So come in here. There's a couple more of these guys. be one more. Yeah, hello. Get in to see you, bub. Tons of thralls in here. Titanite shard. I almost called it a Titanic shard. That's a very different thing. That's a piece of a ship that once sank. Oh, jeez. Hello. Oh, I thought that would hit the thing, so I didn't move. I was lazy. I can't Estus now, which is pretty bad. Up here is where the thralls jumped from. That's really all this little top area is for, is to taunt you. Yep. Whip out our handy dandy pull one at a time machine. And because there are not one but two Grave Wardens up here, and we do not want to deal with that. So let's load one up. God, why are you moving so erratically? Yeah, stop moving. Look at the arrow. Oh, for shit's sake, I'm terrible. There we go. Still rolling normally? Okay, so let's pull this one out alone. Because fighting two of these at a time is not easy. Nice, I love it when I accidentally kick, which is all the time. Grab the Warden Twin Blades. Wow, I've been trying to get those on my main character for what feels like an eternity. And there they are. Where are you, other Warden? I know you're around here somewhere. Now, there you are. Oh, wow, you're already up. You're way up the stairs? Okay. Come on, then. I'm stuck on a bench. Let's fight. You can beat someone who's stuck on a bench, right? Boom, 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 boom. Get bled. Okay, I'm getting bled. Hup. Yeah. Quick chop in. Not like the composer. That was a smart joke. Hello. Yeah, fulfill your destiny. Find your virgins. Goodbye. Yeah, don't get near those stairs in the middle of the fight with the wardens, otherwise you might piss off Tweedledee and Tweedledum over there. Hello. Hey. Yep. I don't think so. You can just stay down. It's fine. Now this area is not super dangerous, but it is more dangerous than it appears, and it already appears kind of dangerous. Go ahead and kill this guy. Right around this corner is a slightly bigger problem. And then there's this fellow. Goodbye. Hello? Come here, Biggie. Kill one of these. Oh boy, I stirred up a hornet's nest. Well, hey, suicide guy, hit them. Nice, yeah. Oh, you too? All right, fine. Whoop. Hip. They are slightly faster than you, so don't get too cocky when you're dealing with Captain Jihad. Grab some throwing knives from that guy. Thanks, guy. This dude's just, he stood up, but he didn't go to any action. He's just like, oh, my legs they're kind of achy. I've been in the car for a long time. I need to stretch. Let's go ahead and open up the big blue doors, because these ones open from this side. Those doors are probably immensely heavy. I think if anything speaks to the strength of our character, it's that right there. If we come in here, welcome, kiddies, to the Cathedral of the Deep. Let's just ignore that. We didn't see anything. Sludge! This is annoying, isn't it? It is. If there were ever a time to have a fire weapon, it's against these guys. And against the worm dogs. The worm dogs actually are incredibly weak to fire as well. Fire in general is pretty dope in this game. I do recommend. Get rid of that sludge, which you can only imagine is giant poop. Grab this item. Don't step too close, otherwise that thing will puke poison on you. Say hello to some Deacons. Take them down as quick as you can. They aren't really dangerous. They will occasionally shoot a fireball at you, and they'll occasionally try and poke you with their candlesticks, but they aren't very trying about it. We got a piece of the Deacon set, which, oh, 2 of them, which I've also never seen, so that's cool. Oh my god, is it a 3? Oh well, and it was another robe, but, you know, still cool. Now, if we go out here, that's the Giants' territory. We don't mess with that yet. let's take this elevator. At the bottom, we can open up a door that opens from this side. And then proceed forward to open up a second door that opens from this side. And where does it open to, you may ask? Boom! Cleansing Chapel. Gotta love that little interconnectivity. That's probably one of the hardest runs in this game in terms of getting a shortcut or just shortening a walk, basically. That double Grave Warden area right after you get assaulted with up to 5 thralls is not fun. So if that takes you some time, it's cool. It's not good. We're gonna ride this elevator on up, because that is where the elevator goes. And there are 2 paths we can take. We're going to take the path of least resistance and then force ourselves through the path of most. Down here, we can find ourselves way down here. Wow, these stairs are longer than I remember. Oh, fatty. Nope. Not while I still breathe. Alright, try and hug me.
Boy, child.
Oh, did you see that little duck under the book? Get wrecked. Grab a deep gem, in case you're feeling philosophical. Come on up here. Back the way we came. I guess that's what this staircase is for? I must be confused, which should surprise basically. Ah! Catches me every time! It's so gross! Get off of me! God! Damn sludge! That thing gets me every time on the way up here. So cheesy, you stupid thing! Hate you. Hello. You're worthless. I'm gonna leave you alone. Let's go deal with the giant, huh? So he's gonna come up and just start smacking this platform around and basically try and knock you off. Like that. Most people will just run by, and that's probably wise. I'm gonna sit here and kill it. It's gonna take a little while, but if you stand right here pretty much, he has 3 moves, and that's it. He's got the double attack with his right hand, the single with his left, and occasionally he'll slam down with both fists. That's the one we want. Right there. You just have to get used to the timings. This may take a couple of tries, but it's easier than fighting him at his feet. Drink really quick. Oh boy. That move is the worst. I'm alive. What? I don't like his double fist. That one. Well, okay, no, it's a single fist twice. But I don't like that attack the most. It's definitely the most damaging. As you saw, it very nearly just killed me outright. This is going to take a little while. So, these are the moves, if you want to get the gist of it. He has a bunch of moves, actually, if you keep moving down the platform. It's pretty interesting to see. If you want to see him, I recommend you do it for yourself, but I'm just going to murder the hell out of him with my impeccable roll timing. Boop, boop. Goodbye, giant. You were wrecked. Completely. In this corner, they try and make you feel like you're safe from the giant while you're fighting it, but he actually just reaches in. It's pretty damn funny. Come this way a little farther, we can grab Soul of a Nameless Soldier and Lloyd's Sword Ring, which is pretty cool. It gives you additional damage if you're at full health. Okay, I have never once been hit by one of those. They kind of do wimpy damage. That's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and switch out the Pontiff's Left Eye, which is pretty bad, for this. Grab 6 exploding bolts, which I'm sure are to help you fight the giant, but I kind of do it in my own way. Hey, come on, man. Suicide's fun. Ah, you didn't even get the chance. What a shame. What a shame. Hello. Bonk. Before we go down there, let's clear this top little area. Mostly because I don't like down there very much. There's a very spooky enemy, it spooks me. Yes, hello, I can see you. Oh, well. Can't hit you, though. There we go. No. Stop it. Hey, I see you. You think I don't? Come back here. Why'd you even climb up if you're gonna look the other way? Dingus. Grab Seek Guidance, in case you need some guidance, and would like a spell to seek it. Climb this ladder. I don't know why I'm talking so soothingly, but here we are. Hey, how's it going? And deal with an evangelist. Hello, you shit stain. At least there aren't that many of you here. That's a saving grace. Oh, come on! What pixel is that you still have? Get that out of here. Stop. Out of Estus. Not great for my upcoming situation, but that's okay. Grab this right here, and hey look! Crossbow guy. No, I don't think so. Hi-oh! Couldn't resist. And now we're back here, and rather than going that way, we shall descend. And look, there's a bunch of notes and a treasure chest. Gee, wonder why. Look at the chain. It's kind of actually partially hidden by the carpet. That's kind of cheating. What about my strategy? Get some good hits. And whoop! Ole! Hit. God, rolling is broken. You shouldn't just be able to roll into people like that. It's a little weird. Hip. Hip. Nice try, Kicky. Like, the iframes are too high on the roll. I should have been hit. Boop. Boop. Whatever. It's still fun. Goodbye. And we get the Deep Braille Divine Tome. This is a tome that we can give Irina. Don't recommend giving it to her unless you want to lock her into the bad ending. There is another character we will be able to give the darker miracle tomes to later without dooming Irina to sadness and corruption. So if you don't want to do that, I recommend not giving her the Deep Braille Tome or the Londor Tome. Those are both bad places. Yeah, these are probably not this particular type. It's the kind with the Greatsword, but I'm probably worse at fighting these guys than anything else in the game. Just fair warning. This might end up being very embarrassing for me. Oh! Gotta watch out for those little things on the ground. Did you see how much damage he did in a single strike? Oh, Jesus, that was really close. Ah, come on with the shield and the ow and the pain. God, I don't like these guys at all. Can you not? Can you don't? Can you just... Now on the bright side, the walk back here is super short after clearing the giant and killing the shortcut. I only had to kill 2 of the little suicide guys on the way here, and that's it. Alright. Shit. Well, this is unfortunate, isn't it? Forgot to clear the thralls from above, so now I'm gonna... Ow! Shooting me with your little blowgun? That's not okay. Alright, we're just gonna get risky here. Oh. And by risky, I mean just take a shot. Whatever, man. I didn't need that health. Don't you dare hit me with that shield! You know how offensive I find that. We're just gonna keep rolling, 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 rolling. What? Ow. That what was pretty well timed with me freaking getting wrecked. There we go. Hate this guy. Ooh, Cathedral Knight Gauntlet and his Great Mace. That's pretty badass. Thanks, man. Even though I hate you. Alright, before we go that way, I'm actually going to do one quick thing. I wasn't embered yet because I wanted to make sure I wasn't wasting them all dying on the Cathedral Knight. Let's go ahead and step out here very briefly. Look side to side. Oh, is there something here? Why would Ben ember up? What's going on? Wait for it. Wait for it! Invaded by Dark Spirit Longfinger Kirk. Now, I recommend doing it like this, just so you don't have to deal with him out in the open where other enemies can show up. Come on, buddy. We've dealt with Yellowfinger. Let's deal with Longfinger. Any day now. Alright, look. You deserve this. You're taking... Look at him. He's just waltzing. Ooh, right in his face. There we go. Come on, buddy. He's from the Rosaria's finger... Oh, come on. Don't you back off now. Boop! That was a mistake. Jumping attack, man. Oh, look at you. Look at your AI. Look at your AI thinking it's so smart. Let's go, Longfinger. Get out of my game. Oh boy, does he hit hard. I don't know if I've ever taken damage from him, and that would be why I didn't realize that would be so damaging. Excuse me. Hey-ha! Wow, that has much shorter range when I use it. Ha! Right, so you saw me take a little damage there when he rolled. That's because he's wearing the Armor of Thorns. A very fun set that makes you deal a very little bit of damage when you roll into things. I think it's just a glorious little gimmick set. I love the idea. Ow. Can you oh my god, I can't trade blows with him. That's for damn sure. Let's take him down. Goodbye, Longfinger Kirk. And we get his Barbed Greatsword and Spiked Shield. That's pretty cool. It's too bad we didn't get his armor, but don't worry, that won't be very long. Now, if we come in here, it's a big-ass room with nothing in it. I hope nothing bad happens in here. Grab an ember.
Oh no! What is that?
It's a creature of nightmares, is what it is. Do you see that? It's giving us curse. You know, like a basilisk. What? Yeah. Don't get. It doesn't have much health, but if you get hit too much, you will just get cursed, and that's not fun. Let's drink while we can.
Oh, that was a little close.
Hey, buddy. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Get all your legs out of here. Spit junk at me, will ya? Oh, come on. How have you not procced bleed yet? Get out of here. Oh. Grab Aldrich's Sapphire. Huh. Aldrich. Did he make that thing? He sounds like the worst. It's 'cause he is. Anyway. Back into the Cathedral, now that we're done dilly-dallying and getting murdered. We're on the floor now, which is large, to say the least. Now this giant pile of sludge is where we fought the giant, so you can just assume it's all poop. Now before we move into here, I'm actually going to finally get to show the little trick with the daggers. It's a good one. Learned it from Vadi. No surprise there. Bring any dagger with quick step out. And you can just, this is normal walking speed, I'll show you. Alright, no sprinting. You can roll, it's only fat rolling. Alternatively, you just spam quick step and you glide through this thing like a freaking eagle. It's great. And if you run out of blue, don't worry, quick step still works. Because who cares? Ow! Grab the Maiden Hood. Are you serious, man? What the hell? Run over here. Grab the soul of a nameless soldier. There would actually be loot from the giant if I had gotten down here without dying. It's just like a bunch of dung pies, which is, you know, pretty classic. Literal shit. Literal shit. Yeah, it's actually shit. Come on down here. I have an arrow in my arm. Do not mind. It's fine. It feels fine. I feel fine. Open up this second door, and you were expecting something nice out here, weren't you? No, it's just a dead end. There's no shortcut here or anything. Get the Saint Bident, which is like a trident but two. Grab this Homeward Bone collection. And then over here we can look at another closed off path of nothingness. Down there looks like you should be able to go, but I don't think you can. Which is something. Anyway, let's go on back this way. Keeping our trusty speed daggers out. God, I love these things. So useful for this very specific purpose. Whew. You're just so fast. I know it's goofy, but damn if it doesn't save time. Oh, wow. The footsteps are kind of loud, but I think I can sneak over here. Yep, okay. Grab a large soul of an unknown traveler. There's a Cathedral Knight patrolling with 2 thralls up and down that hallway. Obviously, that's not something I really care to deal with. You saw how good I was at fighting a Cathedral Knight. Come up here. Oh boy. Jeez, that actually scared the crap out of me. Come down the staircase. Sorry about that weird little camera spin. Open this. Don't you keep following me. Hey guys, nice to see you again. We had a bit of a problem. For some reason, Shadowplay defaulted to the wrong drive out of nowhere, so I ran out of recording space and lost about 5 to 10 minutes of footage. So I'm going to do my best to reenact what happened. We came down here, and opening this door will unlock a lift that we're not going to use just yet. And then opening this door unlocks a new shortcut to the Cleansing Chapel. Now, I'm not going to rest there, because I hadn't rested there yet, and all the enemies ahead of us are totally dead, so you might as well just get a free tour. We'll make the video shorter, if anything. Come on up here, avoid scary Cathedral Knight. And if you run past this, which is raised now, don't ask why, there would normally be a giant sleeping in this sludge. Over here is a big pile of nothing. There's a switch you can pull in the back left to open up this bridge, but it really doesn't do anything. But there's a bunch of sludge here. There will be a giant. You can choose not to fight him, or you can fight him, as I clearly did, by chopping at his ankles. You do have to fight him in the sludge, otherwise he will run back to the sludge and despawn. So, good luck. It takes just good timing to dodge his stomps, but it's really not that bad. Dodge his stomps and try and get behind him as often as possible. These sludges in the ground are honestly worse than he was. But in this puddle of filth, you will find the Drang Set, which I'm currently wearing. It has no helmet, just like it did in Dark Souls 2. The Drang Set is the Llewellyn set. I look like I'm part of the Night's Watch. And then over here you will find the Drang Hammers, which are a set of dual hammer weapons. This thing will fall out of the sky and scare the crap out of you, but it's a big pushover. Now if we come up this way... The only reason we lost 5 to 10 minutes is because I spent like a millennium trying to kill the stupid giant. Hello, sir. Philip. I will not be taking you. There are 2 Cathedral Knights right here. If you don't want to fight them immediately, you can just take a left. There will be some enemies sitting on the benches here, which is why there's so many broken benches. This dead body right here will have an ember for you. And if you follow along the left side and take this doorway, it will bring you to another lift. Ooh, mysterious. The lift will take you up, 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 where you can then open this giant blue door, which turns out to be basically the front door to the cathedral. Come out here. That's the same ladder room that we opened up near the beginning of this whole endeavor. There's the Grave Warden. So that's a huge shortcut. And now I'm actually going to go down to that bonfire and rest. No, you know what? F it. Whatever. I lied. Big lie. Come back inside. And now we're going to go this way. You need to go outside and come back in to trigger this next bit. If this bit doesn't trigger for you, try leaving and going to Firelink Shrine and coming back. If it still doesn't trigger, don't worry, not the end of the world. There's another way to do it. But, Siegward! I will talk to you momentarily, my friend. It's been a long time. Grab the dual charm. If you've noticed, I have a shitload of souls. I really don't want to die at this point. Siegward, what's going on?
Well, you look reasonably sane. I am a knight of Katarina. I've managed to track down this cathedral's store of treasure. It's right over there, across that narrow part. Treasure. Always so close, yet so far. I'm in quite a pickle, indeed.
Gee, Siegward, you sound strange and not yourself, but I'm going to implicitly trust that you're actually Siegward.
Just hold your horses a moment. I know. Treasure is so sorely tempting.
Well, I'm sure nothing bad will happen if I cross this bridge. That Siegward said it was fine.
Shame on you, you greedy guts.
Hey, wait a minute. You're not Siegward at all.
Thought you could outwit an onion. Well, say hello to the nice giant. He adores visitors.
You know, Patches, this trap would work a lot better if there was a giant.
Where's the old giant? What? It's the bloody giant. Just what have you done? How dare you? Have you no shame? Damn. Damn. Damn and damn. Damn. Damn.
He's a little upset that his trap didn't work because we killed the giants already. So that's a fun little piece of dialogue you get if you kill the giants. That's why I do it. It's not super necessary to kill them. You can just go around. You can just dodge. You might get hit a couple times, but you'll probably be fine. But I like to piss off Patches because he is a right piece of shit, as he is in every installment. Now I'm going to go back to the Cleansing Chapel and take a quick rest there. And then we're going to go find Patches and be like, dude, what the hell was that all about, huh? Ha! Figures.
Hello? Anyone there? Anyone at all?
That voice sounds familiar.
Oh. I know that voice. Just how long has it been? It's me, Siegward of Cathedral. I'm loath to admit it, but I've been had. Someone's swiped my armor. Did you happen to see it anywhere?
I have. No, haven't seen it.
Oh, yes. I see. Not to worry. Great planning begets great fortune. An old tenant of the Knights of Catarina. And I am a master planner, I do say. Ha 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 ha.
Interesting. Well, we'll have to go get his armor then. Okay, now that we've made it back to the Cathedral of the Deep with all of our souls, I just talked to Siegward at the well, just out that way, while I was regathering my souls from the Grave Warden killing me. We take a left out here. I lied, it's not a left at all. What are you talking about, Ben? You're insane! The answer to that is, oh, I know. Take a right, and we're going to take that lift we ignored previously. This takes us up into the higher section of the Cathedral of the Deep. A section I don't like very much. But right here is a crossbow guy who gave us trouble pretty long ago, actually. If you'll recognize that. But if we take this little corner right here, there's actually a ladder. A ladder that I did not spot on my first playthrough, that's for damn sure. I had to look it up like, I never found this. What's going on? Come over here, stab, and push. And for killing that guy, you actually get the deep ring, which is pretty interesting. Now take a roll off of this and land on here. It took me a little while to identify that this is actually a new path compared to the one that we went on previously, but we're above one of the other paths that looks just like this. Now, before you progress right, take a left and just take care of this guy so he doesn't flank you. I'm really surprised I'm not dead right now. I need these souls, so if I lose my souls, there's going to be some anger. There's going to be some rage. Fire and brimstone. Hello. Goodbye. Keep pressing on this way. Hello, Mr. Sleepyhead. You're not a very good patrolman. You think the undead go deaf? If you look this way, there's a path down here. It literally contains nothing of value. There's just no reason to go there. This one, however, will give you a nice, fancy arbalist, which we already got one from a drop earlier in this episode, so basically worthless. You'll get flanked by this jackass, and oh my god, I can't believe I didn't fall off that. Woo! Oh boy, okay. Let's count our blessings. Take this little scrub down. More bad guards. And grab a pale tongue. No, no, no. I'm actually going to Ember up just for the health bonus, although if I get invaded, that will certainly cancel that out. And then we're going to run back this way and hop into one of these. There's 2 holes in this wall. This is the one that's probably best to enter. And now we're up in the rafters. This is not... Oh boy. Ah, Ring of Sacrifice. Thank God. I'm going to keep the Ring of Sacrifice on, just to hold on to these souls for dear life. It must be really nice to be a shield user up here, I'll tell you that. Jesus. Okay, we're going to have to deal with a Greatsword Cathedral Knight here, but luckily we don't have to fight him on such terrible ground. But these guys are just absolutely the toughest for me. So if I backstab Cheese, I pray that you'll forgive me. Whoa! Whoa! Come on, man! Where the hell? Oh! Kill the little thrall! Come on! No, 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 no! Come on! Seriously. No more thralls. Go away. You're the one. You're the one. Yeah, get out of here. Be afraid. We're up to 50k souls now. That's just too much to lose. And I need a fair chunk of it for what I want to do. Alright, let's just... Oh, God. It's certainly easier to kill this guy with a lighter weapon like an Uchigatana. The Claymore did not serve me well here. It's just too slow. Like, Jesus, look at that damage. If I get hit twice, I'm dead. See? See? Look, I'm dead. See? Okay. Jesus. I'm getting stressed out at this point. Alright. Alright, we're fine. Let's go ahead and grab a blessed gem from that. Super not worth it at all. Definitely not worth the trauma. And now you can see that there's actually one of these guys up on the rafters. I will not be engaging. Absolutely not. There's nothing for me there in terms of fun or interesting content. It'll just be me whining about getting wrecked. I need these souls, just like for a moment longer if you would. Then you can just dump them. I don't care. I don't care if I lose them all. Just ignore him. If you look down there, you can see a platform. We're going to be dropping down onto that. Up ahead of us is one of the mace-wielding ones, which I find to be less horrible. But we're just going to say hello and goodbye. Land on here. Drop down another platform. Drink, because we're a little low after that. Hey, buddy. And then step on here, where we can find a horrible slug with a horrible weapon. And, yeah, hey, buddy. How's it going?
Huh? Yes, hello. Oh, I don't believe we've met. I'm Patches. Unbreakable Patches. You seem to be unkindled. Do you have business with me?
You know who I am, buddy.
Oh, yes, of course. It's coming back to me now. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was my hand, as you know. But the deed, well, that was the armor's doing. Regrettable, truly. But behold, I'm stripped clean of that unruly attire. And look at you. Not a scratch. All's well that ends well, right?
As tempting as it is to just murder him.
I can tell. It's that rotten curse. It is. The untidy mess.
Thank you for the gesture, I guess.
Oh, yes. Now, it wasn't me, but you still deserve an apology. Just a little trinket. Go ahead. It's yours now.
Thanks, bud.
You should know, I'm a kind of traveling merchant. If you're as unkindled as you look, you'll find plenty of good stuff.
Okay, so we can buy things from him. He actually has some pretty cool stuff. Most importantly, he has a set of Katarina armor. Gee, I wonder whose this is. Go ahead and buy every single piece. It's a bit expensive. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and grab some of these for just... No, you know what? I need to hold on to these souls. I do need to level up at some point.
Thanks, good com.
Okay. Go ahead and pull this. and it will re-engage the bridge that he so graciously dropped us on, and you'll be able to just leave, or leave and return from this area without any problem. If you do not see Patches here, you will find him in the tower that you open with the tower key. We'll be doing that at the end of this episode, just so I can finally get that out of the way. So I'll be able to show you where the tower is, but it's just outside of Firelink Shrine if you go up to the top of it. This area is kind of terrible. It's just filled with these bastards like tons. So just cut through the garbage. Damn, trying to do a sweeping attack here. Do you mind? This is actually a pretty good time to use a claymore. But this is also pretty badass, so I think I'll stick to it. Yeah! That's cool. Are any of you still alive? I can't even tell. I know you are. He doesn't really seem to be that eager to attack you, though. Whatever. Goodbye. He'll give you the red sign soapstone. Would you want to duel? You better use one. You better have the... Okay, so, inside this door is Rosaria's Finger Covenant. Is the Rosaria's Finger Covenant, even. So we'll go ahead and sit at the bonfire briefly, just to get my heart rate back to a normal speed, I think, after that rafter mess. And come over here. If you killed Longfinger Kirk down below, his armor will be here. So that's pretty awesome. Think carefully, you don't deserve this. Oh, back up a little. You have to do it from like a small distance. Hello, Rosaria. I would like to join your covenant. Now, she'll give you the covenant item. Whatever you do, if you would like to continue the Cirrus questline, which you should, do not equip that item, do not offer any pale tongues, save it for the end of the game. We will come back. I promise. Now, we actually did some things out of order, I just realized. We got the lift chamber key from Leonhard, but we never went down and got the red eye orb from him. Or from the lift chamber's inhabitant, which is fine. We'll have to go do that as well, in addition to the tower at the end of this episode. It's alright, long episodes are bound to happen. So now I'm going to head back over to just in front of the boss door. We're going to take care of the boss now. Okay, now that we're here, let's just go ahead and take this guy out. Don't mind me, Deacons. It's fine. I'm just murdering your followers while they sit here and pray. Yep. A strong-ass sword. Chop, chop, chop. Not even a third chop required. Now, we don't want to piss off both of these Cathedral Knights at once, obviously. Let's just give this guy a quick little poke. Hey, buddy. What's up? Do you want to talk about something? How your brother upstairs kicked my ass? Oh my god, you kicked my head off. That was amazing. Okay, cleared him out. I'd like to know his secret for his infinite stamina. Now we can deal with the sword and the shield and mace one, which he actually lets you hit him quite a bit while he's still sitting down. So he's kind of a joke, just because he opens himself up to attack so easily. Say hello to these two. And now, finally, after all that build-up, just make sure there's no items around here. Check those two. Negative. We can head down into the boss room. Now, this boss is interesting. Supposedly, we're about to fight Aldrich, since he was said to have relocated here. However, that is not who we find. Who we find is an angry mob. An angry mob of many. This is a super unique boss fight. Rather than fighting one, we fight many. So if you have a weapon that sweeps, you're going to have a good time. If you don't, you're going to have a less good time. Now you're going to want to follow the red dot to the enemies that it goes to and kill the red dotted enemies. Doing so will do damage to the overall health bar. We appear to be killing not even them so much as just a spirit. You can kill as many as you like as you're going. They will slowly respawn, but killing them is not entirely worthless. I like it when these guys fatties fall over. Ha, fatty. Let's take a quick drink and get shot by a fireball. Ow. Now, a little bit before the halfway point on the health bar, something will change in the boss fight. Naturally, there will be a phase change. The true boss will reveal its face. I'm just keeping an eye out for that moment. How did I not finish him? Okay. That's fine. Running around and weakening them all is not a terrible idea because it means you can kill the red dot that much quicker. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Up. Chop, chop, chop. There it goes again. And where is it landing? Over there. All right. It's a weird little game of whack-a-mole right here. But with like a sweeping weapon, so easy. Now the main guys should spawn. Here they come. The Archdeacon. Do yourself a favor, kill the blues immediately. They are very obnoxious because not only do they have the large health pool, they also heal. Not you, or not everybody, but the health bar as a whole. Now this attack is a big, giant blob of darkness where all of them kind of like charge together. I thought I killed one of you. Okay. Clear them out of the way. Ow, ow, ow. Getting stabbed. Getting tried to grab. Get that. Now don't let the angry mobs stay alive the entire time. Or don't just completely ignore them to kill the boss. The reason is that some of them are going to do a whole bunch of like... They're going to channel together, basically. And doing so will cause other things in this room to happen. For example, the tall ones, if enough of them can channel this little stuff into the air, which I'm sure we'll see pretty soon, it will actually fill the entire room with a black mist, and that mist will just deal damage to you constantly, unless you kill enough of them to stop the mist. See? Right here. You see them casting it? Let's go ahead and interrupt the Deacon. And take care of a couple of these guys before the room gets a little foggy. A lot of people think that this is an enrage timer, but you can just, kind of stop it by killing the big guys. Here comes another big ball of death. Let's get ready for it. Hup. Just a quick roll, and you're out of there. Now, let's keep chopping away at the Archdeacon, but do not stay in the mob too long. Because he's so squishy, it's very tempting just to wail on him, especially because he doesn't really counterattack on his own. But there's so many other enemies to worry about that staying in the mob too much like that will just get you absolutely slaughtered. He's doing another channel. You can interrupt him out of this, and then he won't be able to cast it. But I just wanted to show how it is to block it. He also casts a Wrath of the Gods type spell every once in a while. I see you. Don't think I don't. None of that. None of your black mist of death. It's the tall ones that cast this, so make sure you're paying attention to them. The fat ones are just annoying. They jump on you and do relatively obnoxious shit. There goes the Archdeacon trying to hit me with a staff, but to no avail! And there goes the Deacons of the Deep. I almost used as much Estus on them as I did against the Cathedral Knight with the sword. We get the small doll and the soul of the Deacons of the Deep, but that's not what we wanted. Where's Aldrich? Where's our Lord of Cinder? Well, I mean, at least we did something, right? Now, quickly, if you sit down and then get back up, strangely enough, there will be a set of clothing here. Oh, hello, Archdeacon. You can get his set, which is pretty neat. Now, we need to go back to Firelink and then take care of the tower. But that is Cathedral of the Deep. If you want to go to the next area, it would be Faron Keep. We stopped there briefly while we were in the Road of Sacrifices. That's your next destination. But that is the end for the main walkthrough for this. So we're going to go take care of some stuff back at Firelink. I will see you there. Okay, now that we've returned to Firelink, there are a couple of people to talk to, including... Oh, hello, Henri. How's it going?
Oh, and we meet again. We spoke before on the Road of Sacrifices. Henri of Astora. I'm well pleased to see you safe. We reached the Cathedral of the Deep, but Aldrich's coffin was empty. The man-eater must have left for his true home. The little doll in the empty coffin told me. Aldrich is said to hail from Irithyll in the Boreal Valley, an ancient fabled city. A pilgrim told me that the city lies beyond Farron Keep, and so becomes our destination. Aldrich's honest home appeared.
Boop, boop, boop. Alright, so now we have a destination. Thank you, Henri. And yeah, Horace is still being Horace. Freaky little bastard. Alright, pumped up my dex and strength a little. Now we can come here and actually give her the Paladin Ashes we got at the very beginning of this.
I only
And that will give us the ability to buy the Lloyd Shield Ring. Why not, right?
Ashen one.
Blah, blah, blah. Ashen 1. Ashen 1. And now I'm going to give some stuff to Henri. Okay, excellent. Hello, Grey Rat. What up? Now, we're going to head to the top to where the tower entrance is. Take this turn right here, spin around this way, and there's the exit to the tower. And in this corner, soon anyway, we'll find somebody new. That's where Patches will be once he moves here. Hey, we got a Seed of a Tree of Giants. We got invaded enough. Excellent. Just the tower key to open this up. And as we cross this bridge, rather than going all the way over, we're first going to drop down here. Probably didn't need to do the whole drop, but that's alright. We survived. Kick this ladder down so we can just get here. Easy access from now on. And up at the top here, we get a great little voice.
You. Me, pickled pea. Me, bumperum.
Okay, so that is Pickle Pum, the crow. And just like the crow in all of the other Dark Souls games, you can trade specific items to them to get specific items in return. If you want to look up a list, feel free to. There's a ton of stuff. You can get Solaire's armor, you can get Lucatiel's mask. There's a bunch of cool stuff and a bunch of just really useful things you can get. There's a big old list. Now let's enter here. And as we're walking along these new raptors, yeah, they'll talk to you again. We can grab an Estus Shard right here, which is pretty freaking amazing. And we can chop this down for an illusory wall. And drop here to find ourselves the covetous Silver Serpent Ring, which will give us more souls when we kill things, which is great. Drop down here, and I'll see you guys back up at the tower bridge. Okay, now if you did not find Patches in the Cathedral of the Deep like I did, this is where you will bump into him. As you're raising in the elevator, he'll be right there. And you'll find him on the way... Oh, well, looks like he's there. I guess he does both. Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, well, we're going to bump into Patches again, so, I mean, I guess that solves that. Cool. I can show both. Come up here and grab the Firekeeper's soul. And let's go talk to Patches, who appears to be trying to do bullshit on us again. Why? Why would you do this? Should have killed you before.
Sorry, friend. Be more careful. By the gods, curiosity is going to kill you, kittens. Some places are better left alone, you know. Oh, sorry. Am I a tad too late? Have no fear. There's beauty in death. Besides, you're surrounded by ladies. Every man's dream, right? Oh, no matter. I'll look after things. By stripping every last trinket off your corpse, you're gonna make some lucky customer very happy.
Patches is just the worst.
Oh.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's break out, shall we? Now we can drop this way, which is the safe way. We can drop this way, which is not at all safe, and I've still never managed to successfully land and get that corpse. We're going to take care of that later when I have a ring that will keep me from taking fall damage. But we roll down this way. Oh, God, that thing's going to taunt me forever. Drop here. Just drop your way down these coffins, which are filled with firekeepers, which is just kind of depressing. and grab the Estus Ring. Now over here, out of this side of the door that does open, is where we fought the master with the Uchigatana. So now we finally know how to get in there. So let's just, excuse me boys, run past those sad souls. Trying to avoid fighting anything as I get back to the entrance. I think I took the wrong way for that. And run back in. And now let's go talk to Patches, since he's now twice tried to screw with us. Hey, bud. Hey, bucko. Again, huh?
Ah, oh, you're alive. Now, hold your horses. Let's have a nice talk about this. I'll come clean. I did you wrong. I didn't mean it, though. Not one bit. You get these urges, running the business and all, and I hate myself for it. I do. You know what I mean. Terrible, really. But I can see you'll forgive me. You're alive, after all. And that's what counts, right?
No.
Oh, for heaven's sake. No need to jest with a face like that. You're still alive, and I'm here grovelling in the dirt, so to speak. Oh, I know. Here, a token of my sincerity. Right and proper, huh?
Well, you get yourself a little rusted gold coin. Could be worse.
We're just a couple of outcasts. Let's make the best of it.
Yeah.
Ah, I see you've met Greyrat. The slinking rodent. But he did me a good turn back in Lothric Dungeon. Doubtless I should do something about that little dead. Well, maybe not. Well, I can hardly believe he's still standing.
Well, he knows Greyrat, which is a positive thing for pretty much anybody. But if you look into his inventory, he'll have nothing different. His horse hoof ring is pretty interesting. Might as well buy it. Yeah, see, thanks, good compeer. And now we're going to go rescue Siegward from that well, because I almost forgot.
I'm in quite a pickle indeed. Maybe I can fashion a replacement from I've got to use my head and think.
Here you go, bud.
Oh, my armor. My deepest gratitude. I'll Siegward of Catarina salute you. With my trusty suit of armor, I'll be out of here in a jiffy. Until we meet again, comrade.
God, I love Siegward so much. I love his attitude.
No need to worry about me. With my trusty suit of armor, I'll be out of here in a jiffy. Until we meet again, my good friend.
Alright, Siegward, good luck. I'm gonna go into a little prison cell in the high wall of Lothric. Okay, so just down here, underneath the tower on the wall, Bonfire, near where we found Greyrat, we can use the lift chamber key. And drop down below to the deepest dungeon in all of Lothric. This one cell with many, many dead knights. And one dark wraith standing in the center. Kind of badass. Now this guy is not a pushover. He's got a super unique moveset and he hits really hard, so hopefully I don't get my ass totally kicked. He also seems to have infinite poise. But I have somehow dodged every single one of his moves, like through pure bullshit. I don't know if you've been paying attention to this fight so far, but holy crap. I don't know how I haven't been hit. His weapon, his dark sword, which we probably won't get from here, we'll get it from a different dark wraith, is very strong. We got the red Eye Orb from that though, so now we can invade as much as we like. And we got the dark leggings, a piece of his set. Excellent. Very cool. Okay, so that's actually going to take care of everything that I wanted to do. So, As I head back up, I'm going to jump to Firelink and then to Pharaon Keep. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this one was long. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. I will see you next time. I'm done with you people.